Fuck are we saying?
I'm here for the most ridiculous flexes on hip hop.
Honestly,
so that was definitely the point where I wheeled up the whole track and said, okay,
yep.
maybe I missed something. All right, let me hear this again.
Yep. Oh man,
I'm here for the flexes, and the producer's not here for any of it.
Damn.
Nothing.
Damn.
It's a no for me, but you know.
Wow.
I will say that I do like that he kind of mimicked a Migo flow on a Migo record.
You like the Migo flow on the Migo record?
That's what he does. He's a chameleon.
No, it's a little spin. I like that he likes to, he's an actor.
He's a chameleon. He blends in where he gets.
I respect it, and I like that, and that's my positive take on it.
Okay.
And just like the third Migo, he takes.
Mandem. It's not with a hype thing. A war.
The world general speaking.
What's good? We back again, live and direct. You know what it is.
Yeah, man, and of course I'm here.
Shop like Shaq. You waste you.
Oh, tell me about it. How's your week? How you been? You have a day off. You got a day to enjoy the good weather and apparently the little bit of freedom we got.
Yeah, yo.
little bit.
Hey, you know what?
We'll take it.
It's been a long, let's give some horns. Let's give something on this one because it's been since what? October, November 2020?
Wait, like I guess there's been no restaurants or anything.
No
since
outdoor
October.
food service since since the fall.
Mm.
Take that in, bro. So, I just so happened, I lined it up, had the day off, I was trying to just chill.
Did you line it up because or it just lined up?
No, it just lined up.
Look at the stars lining up.
I'm telling you, man.
Stars have aligned.
Telling you, been having a hectic week, hectic couple weeks coming up. So I'm like, yo, let me just get a day to just get my mind right, reset.
What'd you do with it?
Yeah, bro. So did a little, me things, you know what I mean? Took care of myself a little bit and just chilled and then worked out. Did some stuff for the wedding because that's coming up real quick. And then I was like, you know what? It's a nice day, sun's shining, new music came out. I actually want to drive around. I want to cruise around. And I was like, you know what? Patios are open. What am I doing? Why am I driving around when I could chill with a cold drink in my hand on a patio?
So did you go dolo? Did you have wifey?
No. I called up one of my friends that lives in the area.
Nice.
We rolled up to a local spot and man, just kicked it, man. It was, fair people are out there. So shout out to everyone that's out there enjoying the weather this weekend, enjoying the freedom, little bit of freedom that we have.
So you said local spot.
Yeah.
Was this like, did you have to call ahead? Like, I just need a temperature check on the vibes out there.
No, definitely. I'm not name dropping restaurants because, you got to pay for that one. But I definitely have to call ahead because a lot of places you go on their website and it still says they're closed or you can't book reservations online. Like they actually want you to call or it's first come, first serve.
Right.
So
they don't want anybody just showing up.
It depends on the place.
I'm assuming like downtown because it's foot traffic. They're more welcome to that if they have the capacity. Sure. But I'm assuming with Scarborough, people are just driving to where they're going.
Exactly. They're driving and then they're doing the contact tracing, so they take your name, phone number, all that jazz.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know about that? That's right. You weren't here the last time.
No, you got to tell me about that part. I'm gone foreign.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's there are limits. I think it's only 4 people to a table that you're allowed right now.
Right.
And they take the name and contact information for every single person at that table. So even if one person makes a reservation, they're still taking all of your contact information in case, there's a case of COVID. So yeah, but other than that, bro, you go in, it almost feels normal. Like you wear your mask and then the moment you sit down, mask off, drink in hand.
And the moment you've got to go to the washroom, mask on.
The mask on. Yo, but what's crazy is like, at least where I was, there were no paper menus. There's no like physical menu.
Oh, so they've really gone hard with the QR scan, the QR go to the website.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've noticed that more places are doing it. Producer, question for you, because we've dined in LA and that was the norm over there. Was that the norm before the pandemic or was that just what it was? The QR scanning, like instead of having a physical.
Yeah, there
menu?
are some places that did that, but it wasn't normal.
Okay, so that's a pandemic.
Some places that did that, but after pandemic, it was like
Okay.
every place was that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that because I hate when I go to a place and I get that like soggy, tattered, like been through everybody's hands menu.
Missing. Your menu looks different than the person beside you.
Yo, the best Italian places that I've ate at have the worst, most paper mache menus I've ever seen.
Yo, that's so facts. You remember Summerlicious and like Winterlicious? So I remember going out a couple of years ago in the before time. We went out to this dope Italian spot. We don't even really like Italian, but wife and I were like, let's just try this. Legit, the menu, the place looked like a hole in the wall, bro. Like you know, what's the Lady and the Tramp?
Yeah.
So it had that sort of like look and vibe to it, like the same checkered tablecloths and all that sort of stuff, but the food and the wine, oh man, amazing. Man, ask me what it's called. I don't even know. Like, I
miss whining and dining. Like, just, waiter, waitress comes through and they're like, would you like some more? And you're like, yes, please. I'm on a vibe.
Right.
Instead of me being like, how much wine do we got left? Okay.
Yeah. So honestly, bro, like just getting outside and having that moment felt nice.
It's good for the mentals.
Oh yeah. Definitely good for them. I might do it again this weekend. Why not?
You trying to stay local? You trying to come downtown?
No, not yet. I'm not venturing downtown. Just I've seen lineups for places downtown, bro. People were out there from midnight.
Oh, we'll get the reservation done. You can come see me and producer.
I got you. If we do it like that, I'm with it.
I got a keg gift card of $100 that I've been holding on for over a year. Okay.
Ooh, producer don't even know about the keg. She doesn't know.
She know about that.
She knows about the gift card, but she ain't never been to the keg. So she's like,
about the keg.
I was like, listen, it's kind of like Ruth Chris, but like way less expensive. So you with it?
I like that you gave her the disclaimer though. You got to give the disclaimer.
That's how you got
expectation too high. Do you know?
Like, because when you say it's like Ruth Chris, you're like, oh, I'm not even gonna diss the keg like that because to be honest, it's like a fairly similar experience. I've been to Ruth Chris once.
Yeah, same.
The experience was great, but I've been in the keg a billion times, and that experience is always a vibe.
It's always a vibe. You always got the server hooking you up with like the best drink, the best sort of option to get on the menu right now. What's the seasonal dish that they got? Mm-hmm. The customer service is phenomenal. So yeah,
the buns. Oh man. Ooh. I they stopped giving them away to like, you know how they do it unlimited.
Yeah,
I think they limit you to maybe like 1 or 2 now or something like that.
They do, but if you get the right person.
I know. They're like, because people would literally come in
for the buns.
They just get some drinks and just get unlimited bread. That's a vibe.
I mean, that's a vibe.
That's a vibe on a budget. What you mean?
All you pay for is the liquor. What not?
Yeah, you try to flex a little bit. Listen, that drink is $20.
Right?
Have this free bread.
Where's a place that gives you free bread and salad? That's a flex. Olive Garden?
Olive Garden, probably. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And we don't really even have that.
No, we don't really have that. So it's the closest thing we got. So enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's how I've been living, man. How's things with you, man? It sounds like you had some interesting things happen this week.
Did I? What happened? It's funny. I will have the most interesting week. I will like fly abroad. I will be in California. I might have done a bunch of things. And then Friday gets here and you say, how's your week? And I'm like, yeah, man, just chilling, just got here, just kicking it. And, ain't been up to much,
Well, I mean, you said you had like this hip hop group, not a group, but what are you guys like your musical group at work?
You're dumb.
I don't know. It's like a book club.
I was like, I'm not part of a hip hop group. just so that anybody that is rolling their eyes listening to this, thinking that Shaq's got his SoundCloud that he's been holding on to and kept on private for all these years and is finally ready to hit release. Yeah. And no, that's not the case. I've never
not the rollout.
No. But we have this. Okay, at work we have this really dope thing that we do. Because as you know, work can get crazy. So what we like to do, because, you know, it's great that we work within sports. So talking about the Leafs blundering a playoff series, you know, talking about the Raptors future or whatever. That's like literally, that's every day, but it's also tied to shit that we do. So we want to talk about stuff that has nothing to do with nothing. We started this with, I think 2 weeks ago, J. Cole's album came out.
Yeah.
So I was invited to this, and it was just like a bunch of like producers and other people who were just like, oh, let's just shoot this shit and talk about J. Cole. And it was great because you know me, I literally gave you J. Cole tickets because I didn't want to go to the concert standing outside of the venue. I'm like,
Amazing.
I'm like, yo, Patrick, you in Scarborough, come downtown now. Take these tickets. I don't want them. I will go anywhere else but go in these doors.
Man.
So it was great because like it was like a book club, like you said, where we just talk about hip hop. And we were talking about J. Cole 2 weeks ago. So because I'm the trap guy and the guy that's used that way, they wanted to open it up, and we dove into Dirty Sprite 2.
Okay. Wow.
And so it was really cool to have conversations with people from my age to up until like 50s and shit. So it's like you have people that grew up on Tribe Called Quest. You have people that, you know, all of this.
That's my lane.
How old are you?
I know. I was waiting for it. But like, yeah, what are their takes?
Because it's classic, and if you don't know about it, it has nothing that transcends age. How dare you?
There we
Stop
go.
it,
It
Patrick.
has nothing to do with age, because that was before my time and Patrick's time, and we're still aware of the group and know all of their songs. So where were you?
Let's go.
All right, I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
Yeah. So like, what was the take though? What was like the overall consensus, or like?
So everybody seems to agree that basically a future makes sense to exist in a world where you're outside, you're not listening to track 1 through 18.
Right.
They were like, okay, like it sounds good, but like I'm not trying to listen to all of this. I think the best way I put it was like, okay, listen, the best way for you to consume his music is if you walks into a venue, it's lit, and all of a sudden Future's on, and now it's just a vibe. That's what they can imagine versus what I do, which is like I'm kicking it, sitting down, and Future's playing. Yeah, no. They feel like they have to be doing something, whether it's partying or running or working out. Like that's the space. But they also appreciated the fact that not that he's full of lyrical miracles, but he is saying something, and so they appreciated that for what it was.
Yeah. He's got a couple bars. I'm not gonna lie. Like Future will drop some gems every now and then. I'm like, damn, I wish I could use this line, but toxic.
The toxic lines. He has the greatest toxic lines of all time. And then the other thing that we talked about was the genre trap music as well versus hip hop as a broader category. Trap, unlike most hip hop genres, or the ones where people like the traditional ones, like the Tribe Called Quest ones, you're going for the artist. You're not going for the producer the same way that you are. So like for me, for trap, sometimes I might be looking for a Metro Boomin song. Like there was a moment where I would, like, when I wasn't on any of the streaming platforms, and I would go to like Hot New Hip Hop or whatever those sites were, and just see like produced by Sunny Digital, produced by 808 Mafia, produced by Southside, produced by Zaytoven. And I'm like, I don't care who the artist is. I'm now willing to listen because I know the beat bangs. And that is what's different with trap music versus a lot of other genres. And that's what I appreciate. And they're like, okay, I can hear that. But because they love lyricism, that's where it was like, okay.
Yeah. And I think we had talked about this a couple weeks ago, but I definitely think it's still obviously relevant now where, you know, the producer, like what's more important, or what's a bigger factor, producer or the rapper on the song. And I think about, to bring it to something that came out today, Culture 3 and Migos, because they have a signature sound. Like I feel like they found like a perfect blend between the producer and
producer and sound,
and the sound, because like, you know, Migos right off the bat. When you hear a Migos song, you know a Migos song. You know what I mean? It doesn't change throughout like everything they've done. And I think they found a way to be that sort of bridge.
I think their sound is very commanding in a way that a lot of the best rappers and lyricists aren't very commanding, so they can't take like their sound and bring it to a hard ass beat that's gonna knock.
Yeah.
Because some people will be like, yo, the beat's too distracting. I can't really hear what J. Cole's trying to tell me.
Yeah. That's like Nas, right? That was the biggest knock on Nas. It's like,
but like Nas's voice with a hard ass beat would be crazy. And trust me, I would hear every word he says. And I think that's just like a misconception, maybe.
That's fair. Okay.
Or maybe it just depends on the artist.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it hasn't happened for him yet, you know? Like, not yet.
Nas had the Hit Boy project. So I'll not that it's trap, but I'm just saying with like production where it holds its weight equally to the artist that is performing. Because I feel like Nas has been the guy who's just gonna rap you to death, but you can't tell me who the producer was on some of his songs.
Right.
Or, you're not really saying, my favorite, that beat on that Nas song. You're not even saying that. You're saying like, Nas went off on Ether.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about the beat on Ether.
No, facts. That's so facts.
But yeah, like that's one part of my week. I saw the new Space Jam trailer. As you can see, I'm pretty much dressed like I'm ready.
Did you buy your tickets? Do you have your popcorn?
Listen, as soon as Cineplex says yes, I'll be there. It looks okay.
I feel like we've tapped into Shaquille at this point, like little young Shaquille. He's got his gear ready to go.
Bro, I used to be jumping on the couch with Space Jam on the surround sound, and you know my dad. So imagine like the sound that he had in that Jane and Finch basement was fire.
Yeah.
So we pop in Space Jam, and everybody knows the soundtrack is dope. So like the movie starts, and me and Malik are on the couch. That whole shit, and we're going off.
Yeah.
So like the nostalgia has me. The trailer looks pretty cool. The girl who's playing the woman who's playing his wife is Sonequa. I can't remember her last name, but she's in Walking Dead.
Yeah, she is.
Phenomenal actress.
Yep.
What's his name? Don Cheadle is playing the villain.
Yeah.
It seems like they're going to explore a lot of different like pop cultural references in here. Ernie Johnson, I was hearing now, is going to be voicing the game, which is cool.
That has me excited. That's like the most exciting thing to me.
No, and one other thing, because we haven't got much of it, and this is something that nobody's really started to talk about yet, but I saw St. John and SZA have a song together on the Space Jam soundtrack. So now that has me being like, yo, what's going to be on this? This is going to be crazy. Is Bugs Bunny going to do round 2? Is Jay-Z going to write this?
Yo, he might.
Because Jay-Z wrote the last one, if you guys didn't know.
I know. I'm more excited for the soundtrack, which we haven't gotten much of yet.
Yeah, the soundtrack, we haven't got it yet. We haven't had anything really be teased other than what I just saw today, which is just SZA and St. John. If you're going to start with that combo is not one that I would have thought about, but it's one that sounds like it's going to be fire together.
Because now I'm curious to know, like, what is that going to be like the equivalent of when, for example, R. Kelly's I Believe I Could Fly? Because like I'm just picturing those two being more.
You have to say redacted
mellow.
These days.
That's fair.
I might have to bleep it out maybe if I.
That's fair. Yeah.
Redacteds. I believe I can.
Yeah,
fly.
I Believe I Could Fly. You know what I mean? Like because I'm thinking of those two artists a little bit more mellow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like what's that vibe gonna be? But yeah, I'm curious for that.
Do you think it's gonna be? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you think that this is gonna be like a combination of LeBron's favorite artists? Because we've seen him go off on IG Live and Twitter.
He has no idea what the lyrics are.
He doesn't know the lyrics, but he likes the artists. So we're gonna expect to see some Migos. We're gonna expect to see some. I don't know what else. Drake. I don't know.
I don't know if Drake. I don't know if
Drake will be here.
I don't think Drake will.
But like, if you're Drake, that's also a childhood dream to be on a Space Jam soundtrack. So
exactly.
Your boy Braun's gonna be the star, of course. Yeah.
You know who should be on it? But I don't know the relationship. Dame Dollar.
Okay. Yeah. But Dame is in the movie.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's one of the Monstars.
Okay.
Or so not Monstars, but whatever the fuck these things are.
Yeah. So maybe.
So who knows? Yeah, Dame Dollar.
Another thing we're not talking about is the drip, because that was a big part of Space Jam. Like,
did you see the shoes?
No. So
you didn't see the Space Jam bronze?
No.
Yo, come on.
Okay, I gotta watch.
You took a week off.
Right?
You said you took a day off, but you took a week off.
I missed it all.
No. The on his IG, they didn't say it was what it was, but there was literally a shot of his foot. So we got the shoes.
Okay.
They're very colorful. They're in the color scheme of what you saw for the movie. Yeah. Okay. So imagine those colors on a LeBron shoe.
All right. So it's not like what they did with Jordans.
Yeah, the Jordans are way cleaner, simpler.
Yeah.
But did you see this new trailer that came out?
No, only snippets of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you?
I know they did the teaser before, right?
Yeah. This one was like a 2.5 minute trailer.
Damn, nah. Okay, I gotta see. That.
Do you feel a little bit more excited?
I'm getting a little bit more, but like it's still not my Space Jam, bro. Like I get it. I'm not who they're targeting for this. I get it. It's a younger generation.
Partially, it will. It'll partially target us because we're the ones that loved it.
Grew up with it. Yeah. So I don't know. Let me watch the full thing, and I'll come back and say it and like see how I feel. But let me ask you this: is it the type of movie? So you mentioned, I don't know if you're joking or not, but are you going to see this in theaters? Is this something that like if
I could, I would immediately.
Okay.
Take my $50 or whatever it costs to go anywhere nowadays. And I don't even talk about the popcorn. I'm talking about the ticket. Like, take my $50. IMAX is going to be $50. Watch. But I would watch that in IMAX. That sound better be fire the way that I'm thinking about the original Space Jam.
Ooh, actually, you're right. This might have to be a theater movie. I was thinking I could just do this at home, but this might need.
And to anybody who's thinking about watching this on your laptops, you lazy fucks, don't. You know what gets me mad? When something comes out like Avengers Endgame and they're like, yo, I got it on my laptop.
No, you can't do that.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, don't disrespect the movie like that. Don't disrespect the movie.
And I'm saying like certain movies in general, like,
oh yeah,
even like a Pacific Rim, which is not necessarily like a great movie, but I'm just saying like a movie that is like big shit popping,
for sure,
big sound, blah, blah, blah. Put that up on a big screen.
Yeah, if you want to go see like a rom-com, cool. Do that. Stream.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
You want action? Nah, bro. You need to put that on a big screen. The sound blasting, like you need all of that. And a good thriller movie.
Yeah. I just got we just got a projector.
Oh, you guys did it, damn.
Bro, game done changed.
Oh my god.
Yo, so we have like above my headboard, that wall is completely blank.
Okay.
So we projected that way. We sat down and connected to the same speakers that I listen to, like the speakers that I listen to for my TV.
Yeah.
It was like we watched Lawless. That shit was like a movie theater type vibe. It was
that's the vibe.
crazy.
That's the vibe. Like that's like when people talk about the man cave, yo, that's automatic. Like not even man cave. Yeah. Whenever I move out, and that's the first thing.
And it's not even like I got one of those like $1,000 ones because you can get the ones where it's like instead of getting a TV, you get this.
Yes.
I got one. This one is like $150, I think. Jeez. Something like that. Yeah, like $150, and it can connect Wi-Fi to your phone, so I can like cast directly from my phone to the thing, or I can connect the HDMI. So, and it's 1080p, so the quality is great.
Damn,
I'm not even telling you the brand, but just go do your research and you'll find it.
That's a game changer. I might need that. I'm looking around at blank walls right now. I'm like, where can I put this? No, it's wicked.
I told you before I forget. No, never mind.
I'm glad you remember it.
No. Hold that thought because we already brought up culture, so I want to talk about it a little bit.
All right, let's do it.
What did you think since you listened to it 1.5 times?
Yo, I gotta say, I was surprised, bro, because we had talked about this off the air. I was like, I don't really know if I'm gonna like this album because Culture 2 was not it for me. Like, and everything they've put out since, I'm like, it's kind of mid. But yo, this album, fire. Like they did their thing, man.
I thought about it. I feel like did they like discography wise? I'm not sure if they put out like an album together since the last Culture?
No, I felt like there was something else.
No. Culture 2. And that was that was where I was and that was 2018.
Yeah,
okay,
you're right.
Culture was 2017. Culture 2 was 2018. And then after that, they all did their solo thing.
Yeah.
They might have, Migos might have been featured on some other like QC projects and other stuff. So, but I think this is where Culture 3 is. First, you take Culture, like that name, off the first one that they did. It holds some weight because the two kind of was like,
the sequel's never usually as good.
Yeah. But they came back with 3. This is where, you know, City Boys are up.
Bro, City Boys won. I think it's over.
What's the score?
Are you a city boy?
What is a city boy? That's more the question. Patrick, define a city boy for us, please.
I'm more of a suburban.
I'm not really.
I'm a suburban dude.
I'm a grown woman over here, so I don't really know. I just dropped a new album.
Megan dropped an album?
Well, she about to drop a new album. She dropped a new single, and that's what I know about it.
So
you know, the queen is here, the originator of all of the above.
Wait, Nicki Minaj dropped?
That's a good.
We're referencing City Girls and City Boys, Patrick. Keep up.
That's funny. No, I only mentioned that because Quavo's no longer with Sweetie, blah blah blah. But he also mentioned on here one of the songs. I don't even know which song. Do you know which song it was?
No, I don't remember which song it is right now.
But he confirmed that the Bentley that he gave Sweetie, he actually did repo that. Like, so that's a real thing.
I love it. It's so petty. I love it.
You're just a fan of petty shit. Like if somebody does anything that is petty, it has nothing to do with you. You're like, that's hilarious. So petty.
Yes. That is the reason I go on the Shade Room. Like I want to see. I love it.
Oh man. So, but like I enjoyed this album just like you.
Who cares?
Huh?
She can buy her own. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. This is really,
not even a flex.
That's why it's hilarious. It's fine. It'll be funny. But I don't know. I like the album. I thought this is just still a first impression. Like I only listened to it almost once.
Okay.
It was better. It exceeded expectations, and I'm not sure if that's just because they've dropped off so much and like in the past couple years. Culture 2 wasn't as good as Culture 1.
Yeah.
Or their mixtapes. We're talking Culture, but like before that, their mixtapes
were fire. Yeah.
So it was good to hear that they weren't playing. Like I listened to Avalanche. I saw the video. Did you see the video?
I saw part of it.
So the video, you watch it, it's an ad for the album basically, because in all 3 of their verses, they all take a turn basically like talking about like certain bars that they brought up in the verse or what Culture 3 is going to be or something. I can't remember, but like it's literally them, like they're hyping up what it is and they're coming to play. Like they are giving you the balance, like you mentioned, of both not lyricism, but lyrics and bars and beat. And I thought it was a good balance with the features too.
I think so too. And before we jump into the features, the rollout for this has been, I think, superb, man. Like I sent you something last night where I went on Apple Music earlier in the day, and the first thing you scroll across on the top there was like Migos virtual listening party at 11:46. I'm like, okay, cool. If I'm up, I'll check it out. So I was up, checked it out. I'm like, this is pretty dope, man. Zane Lowe's interviewing them, and they're all like talking about different songs on the album. They play a couple of them, and they had fans actually asking them questions, and like they're interacting with the fans.
Was it live fans there, or was it like it's people messaging or whatever?
No, it was people there. Like basically like a Zoom call. Obviously it's Apple, so they're using whatever, but virtual interaction with their fans. They're talking to them. I'm like, yo, this is actually pretty dope to do this. This is the first time I've seen artists actually do this in this new streaming era, to do like an actual virtual listening party. You know what I mean?
See,
and they did a countdown to the album too.
I love it and I hate it. I love it because it's a way for people to connect in a world where nobody's connected. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I hate it because it's just like, if you're a big artist, you go and make a deal with the big platform, and you go make a deal with a person within that platform, like a Zane Lowe.
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden what was already going to be big if I just woke up Friday morning and saw Culture 3. Because I would have seen it. Right. All of us would have seen it. But you're just taking that to the next level to me. And that just like, I'm just saying, like, if you have the machine behind you, you're going to excel. Like, you're going to do really well.
Fair. That's fair. Independent artists going to do this.
Exactly. So that to me that like I you just don't need to do this if you're the Migos to me.
But I think they do, because I think collectively we know that they've fallen off. Like, of course they're not going to say that they're whatever, but
they said it without saying it. Yeah,
exactly, that they've fallen off. So I think they really needed to come hard with this. And in that, they talked about the fact that like they took their time, you know, because I think the other Culture 2 was done.
That was the year after Culture 1.
Not even just that, but I think it was recorded in like a month. Like everything.
Oh yeah, and they were proud. They were bragging about it. I recall.
Yeah. And then you could listen to. You're like, yeah, no, y'all should have taken more time. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will give them credit for taking their time on this and coming through with, like you said, with the right features.
Give me some standouts. I brought up some of the features. That was cool. But like in general, what standouts were there for you?
Yo, I gotta go with Malibu. Because I don't really listen to Polo G like that much, but
Polo G's hard. He just dropped an album today too, I believe.
Yeah. So I was really feeling Malibu, and then one that like I wasn't sure. Not that I wasn't sure. I should have been sure how that would feel or sound. Was the one with Pop Smoke. I think it's called Light It Up. Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
That's fire.
I felt it was good. I felt it was fire, but like you could have given me that song without the Migos, and I would have said the same thing, because it is a Pop Smoke song. They got a mellow beat. 808 Mellow did the beat. Pop Smoke is there. I'm not sure if this was like a Pop Smoke and Quavo song, because I know that they did a lot of songs together, like enough that they could do an album. Who knows if that's still on the table? But this could have been one of those where it was a Pop Smoke Quavo thing, and they threw the rest of the Migos on it. I kind of like it was a solid song, but to me, I don't know if the Migos really added a lot to it. I was hoping that like, okay, you take the Migos flow, and you take this like this New York drill beat, and you get some crazy shit happen. It was just like, I wish it would have stood out a little more.
That's fair. You are right though. It's definitely more of a Pop Smoke song than a Migos and Pop Smoke song, but still, I really like that one.
How do you feel about Justin Bieber being on Culture? Is he the culture?
Listen, I'm a believer. I don't care. I've been on record. I will say this. I'm a fan of Justin Bieber. So I actually enjoyed that song, man. How did you feel though? I know how you feel already.
No, it was whatever. It was whatever. I'm neutral. I vaguely remember the song. I don't remember hating it.
No, yo, the man can sing. He actually pairs well with Migos, particularly like Quavo. Like, you know, they mesh well when they're on songs together. So yeah, I think it works.
Yeah, man, that Dread Beebs comes crazy.
Yo, he shaved it off. He shaved it off.
He shaved it off. Yeah. That shit looks stupid.
That was whack.
The feature that I was most disappointed about was Future, but I don't know if I'm disappointed anymore. I'm not sure if it's disappointment or if it's me just like saying again, you know what I mean? Like I haven't heard like a good solid Future feature in a while. And I know we talked about 42 Doug and him saying what he said on that track. Cool. He said something that made headlines and it was worth talking about, but like, I'm not running back to that song if at all. Like, you know, that was very disappointing to me. I don't know. And I'm not sure. And this is just me as a former Future stan, current Future fan.
Wow. Okay. That's big. That's big news because you've been rocking with him for a minute. Like, I mean, you still are, but like you were riding for Future like heavy when we just started this pod.
So proud of you.
Right?
First step to recovery.
Shout out to the producer. Like, I really enjoy what those producers has brought to
it's an evil world we live in.
I love it. But yeah, it's a forgettable song. Like, I can't even tell you how it goes. I don't remember it right now.
Okay, on the other end of that spectrum, and we just played Drake's verse. Having Our Way was hard to me.
Yes.
Beat was hard. Drake was all right. And then he said some flex shit. Yeah. I loved it. Rewinded it back, played it again. And then Quavo did his thing. And then and the rest of the gang did their stuff. And then realized that Drake was just also the hook. So turning what he did. Yeah, I loved that song. That's one that's gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to. I agree with you on the Malibu Polo G song. I'm not sure about the Type Shit song with Cardi B.
I was just about to say that.
I'm not sure.
Just about to. I feel like I don't know if Cardi B's changed writers, but like her there's.
I love how you're not even giving her credit. You're like, yo, her former writer is too caught up with Megan Thee Stallion and that relationship.
There we go.
Yeah. I don't know if
anything she's dropped recently, I'm not really feeling though.
I agree.
Yeah, like even like I went back and listened to the song she has on DJ Khaled's album. I can't remember the title. And like at first listen, I was like, oh, this is hard. I went back. I'm like, this actually is not that good. The verses, they're weak. The rhymes are weak. Like, so I don't know, man. I wasn't feeling it, but I get why she's on
there. She's related to the culture.
Yeah, that's it.
She has a culture.
Yeah, she
has a culture. Yeah, but there's honestly worth a listen. I think if you have slightly enjoyed the Migos in the past 5 years or so, you're going to kind of enjoy this at the very least. You'll find a couple tracks on here that you're going to go back to. Besides Straightening, which I've been enjoying for absolutely no reason. I don't know what Straightening is.
I don't know.
But it ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening.
There you go. That's it right there. I will say one last thing on this. Like, this brought me back to the concert I went to, Drake and Migos at ACC. Man.
Drake and Migos.
Yeah.
Drake and Migos at the ACC.
Yeah, bro. Or Scotiabank Arena, whatever. Yeah, bro.
You sure it wasn't the Migos Future and all that other one? Or is that another one?
No. This was Drake and the Three Amigos.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. They did tour together.
Yeah. That brought me back to that. I was like, man, like, I would say, like, I'd go see them in concert again. I don't understand where they're saying when they're live, but you don't need to. It's just a vibe.
Bro, when I was there for the Future Migos, who else was there? It was like Future Migos, like ASAP Ferg.
Oh, that was hype as hell.
DJ Drama.
What?
Tory Lanez. It was a lot of people at the ACC for like $60.
What?
I was the only person that was just saying all the words.
What year was this, bro?
I think 2015 or something. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Damn.
So yeah, that came out. I loved it. There was a couple other things I think came out. What else? I don't think I got too much. Oh yeah, the French Montana song, which was fire. I'm happy. That's very that's giving me
that again.
Shot caller vibes again. Summertime. It's hot out. Fun. Like that's the French Montana. Like I was talking to producer. And I'm like, yo, you will like diss French Montana, discredit French Montana, and be like, why the fuck is he on this pedestal that we've all put him on? Until he drops something like this, you're like, oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Yo, he makes outside music, bro.
Yeah, it's fun music.
Outside music.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You know, we was talking about the Ain't Worried About Nothing song.
Oh my gosh, that was a vibe, bro.
He wasn't even saying nothing.
He literally wasn't.
But it was a great song.
I'm gonna have to listen to that tonight. I'm gonna vibe out in my basement.
Yeah, you're gonna be like,
I might hit up another patio.
Yo, I won't even hold you to that or for it.
Yeah.
What I did want to bring up
man.
was based on that 2 Chainz songs that we played. It's called Pimps. It made me think about it because I was like, in Toronto, on the dark side of things, there are a lot of these types of men that exist, real life pimps. I'm not talking about dudes that just get a lot of girls, dudes that
they're actual pimps.
have businesses.
Yeah.
Do you know any, or have you interacted with any? Because I have been like, I know a couple myself. And have you ever been recruited?
No. Whoa. Let's talk about this. I've never been, so I'm really curious now.
Okay. No, I was just curious. I had a guy that I've known from high school, and he was doing his thing, and like I kept seeing at parties and whatever. And I just was like, I guess like, I don't know. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know if he just like is a guy that like just likes to party a lot.
Yeah.
A guy that like attracts a certain type of woman, because every time I'd see him around a girl, it was like a girl that got a lot of shit done.
Okay.
Enhanced.
Right.
So one day I ran into him at Music Pool Bar.
Ooh.
Let me just rewind the clock for you.
Yeah, I'm like, let's go back in time. Let's go back in time. R.I.P. to Music Pool Bar.
Is it R.I.P.?
It's not around no more.
I don't know what's going on over there. Nobody drives over by the Coliseum anymore. Nobody's going to Rico Coliseum anymore. There's nothing
Coca-Cola Coliseum.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. So I run into him. I'm like, yo, bro, what are you saying? I haven't seen you. Like, what are you doing here? He's like, working, fam. What are you saying? I'm like, okay. He's like, bro, real talk? Yo, you're a good looking dude. You can talk. Yo, you should do this shit. It's easy. He's like, I'm like, what? And I think it all happened because I asked him about a girl that I thought was his girlfriend. And I was like, yo, is that? I'm like, how's your girl or whatever? He's like, my girl. She's like, he's like, it's actually kind of gross now that I think about it. Like, he's like, she's not my girl. I'm daddy. He's like, I was like, what? He's like, you see her whatever. I bought that. I'm daddy, bro. I was like, and then he's trying to put me on game. I was like, what? This is a weird conversation. But I was like, is this a normal thing to happen in the streets, or no? Just asking in a safe space.
Yeah, no, that's never happened to me. Maybe I'm not a good looking guy and I can't speak, but that's never happened to me.
I was asking a Scarborough man, you know. Let me ask. It's like the Paul Mooney ask a brother.
Yeah,
Rest in peace. Let me ask a Scarborough man.
Bro, your story just reminded me of Dave Chappelle, bro, with Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady was the pimp. So.
Shit! Yeah, word.
No, that's it's never. I've never been in that situation.
No, not in that conundrum.
Yeah, no. Like, how does one get to that level? Like, I have a lot of questions.
There's a lot of questions. I don't have the answers, but I'm sure I can put you in contact with the right people.
Right.
Speaking of a safe space,
thank you.
That this is not.
Okay. Wow. There
was this tweet thread that we saw in our group chat today, and I didn't even go through it because I want to go through this on the pod. Yeah. Good. The tweet thread is, fellas, what is your quote female trait? This is not a safe space, but go ahead anyways.
Define.
So he started the thread. Like, it's like, I don't know. Like, there's nobody that replied that I'm seeing directly right after this, because it's just him. He's like, all right, I'll start this shit.
Because he got crickets. He got crickets.
Yo, he's like, oh my God. Yo, he's like, my hips swing if I walk down a hill too fast.
Pause.
Yo, I'm crying. I'm crying.
My okay, another one that he also said he's offering these up.
Wow, okay.
This is a day later. Like, after he tweeted it, like a day later, he's saying these.
Oh man.
I be using women lingo because it really be the ops for me.
Is that the women lingo? What's the women lingo?
Is that the women? Oh, true. I guess that might be the women lingo.
I know, like, there's a thing where it's the blank for me. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You saw that. Okay. You're right. You get it.
Catching on. Okay.
Ew. Oh my God. This is a nasty.
Oh boy.
I be buying desserts and shit.
I mean, I do like a good chocolate bar.
Is that a female trait? Going to the store and be like, the apple pie look good. I'm about to take that home.
Yo, the hips thing though. I mean, hey, some of us, we were blessed with the brother hips, as I like to call them.
The brother hips. Don't you start, Patrick. Because now I'm going to fuck around and name this whole episode
this guy.
The Brother Hips. Anyways,
so
there's more.
No. There's a story here. Hold on. Let me go on this tangent. So I'm going to put myself out there once again.
Attaboy. Safe space, but it's not.
It's not at all. Man. So I had a trainer, went to Good Life. I was trying to get fit, back in the day. It's like, all right, let me get a trainer at Good Life. So I got this trainer, big black dude, man. Dude like was kicking my ass. And then first session we have together is that assessment, right? So it's like, let me see like you do like squats or whatever. Let me see so we're doing the movement drills. It's like, oh man, you got brother hips. All right, so
Pause.
Right? And he just continues talking. I'm like, hold on, what? What did you say? He's like, yeah, like brother hips. You got some solid hips.
Huh?
Bruh, I don't think we had many more sessions after that.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah. I know I'm a big dude, but like, come on, don't
call it the brother hips. Ugh.
Yeah.
Bro, this shit gets.
What'd you see?
Okay, speaking of hips, here's one.
Okay.
When I'm dissatisfied with something, I put my hands backwards on my hips.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Here's another one. I be falling in love, man. Telling all my secrets like a hoe. I give my girlfriend an attitude so she'll let me fuck.
Hey, there's some
not a female trait. That's
there's
sexual manipulation. There's that one's actually scary.
Yeah. Wait, what did he say again?
He manipulates his girlfriend.
Yeah.
What happened to just foreplay?
Toxic.
Like that's a little scary.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah.
Jack,
what's your female trait?
Bro, honestly, I don't know. I light incense.
No, you don't.
I light the incense before you was here. And now I gave you the incense lighting.
Cowards.
So what's your female trait?
Yeah, what's your female trait?
I can name it.
Name it. Go for it.
Go for it.
No, I want you to try to name it.
I honestly, the pressure's on. I don't know.
Now you know how it feels.
When I'm tired and fatigued.
All right.
No. No, it's because she built it up and made it a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like I can't be the only man that does this.
What do you do?
It's late at night. Right. You're tired as shit, or it's early in the morning. It doesn't matter. It's one of those two. You're tired, but you got to go pee. Yeah. You sit down sometimes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Safe space, not safe space.
It's not. No, come on. We're not the only two. We're not the only two men that do this. Like if I get out of my bed, I gotta go. Nah.
Then I'm not crazy. Patrick said he does it. I'm not crazy.
Yeah. Okay. But like not every time. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's not like I sit down. Oh, I gotta go pee, babe, and I'm just.
Patrick, let me tell you. I'm minding my business, taking a shower.
Yeah.
Here comes Shaq. I see him sitting. I said, "Okay."
You guys reached that point in the relationship.
You know what I mean? That's what I thought, Patrick. I said, okay, we're at that point in our relationship. Cool, but like not cool, you know? Because I thought it was another situation.
Right.
So I asked about it because I'm very forward. I was like, so is this happening? And he's like, I'm peeing. And I was like, he's like, I'm tired. I was like,
at that point, she questioned everything. It's like, who are you?
I'm not going to say I question everything, but I have multiple questions after that.
Listen. Sometimes you just got to do it. You just got to get comfortable.
Sometimes I'm just tired. Why do I got to stand up? Just so I can say, I stand up when I piss. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I was tired today.
Today I said.
Yeah. Somebody wrote here some dumb shit. They're like, sometimes I read the instructions. And then
facts, though. That's actually true. Bro, you know we don't be reading instructions. Come on, bro.
And somebody posted, the mannequins where one's laughing at the other one. And they're like, hey, this nigga over here reading instructions.
Bro, my girl gets so cheesed at me. Like, because I'm just straight jumping, diving in. Let's do this. Mess it up.
Bro, honestly, I thought that this would be more real input and less pause-worthy nonsense. And that's all I'm seeing here.
Yeah, no. I mean, I get real sensitive sometimes. Sometimes I cry.
Crying is not a female trait.
Thank you.
All right.
Safe space. Not safe space.
I appreciate that.
Crying is not. That's human. That's a human trait.
I'm growing. I'm trying.
That was fun. I think there's another one that I have. Something. I got another stupid one.
I love it. Let's go.
I got. Oh, okay. Here's a good one. So there's this man on the interwebs, and honestly, he seems very upset, but it's just so crazy that I can't imagine a man being this man. So I just question its validity. Like I'm not sure if he's capping.
Okay.
This guy claims he lets his wife sleep around with whoever she wants. And his video is addressing the fact that people call him a cuck. And if you're not familiar, cuck holding is like a thing where you like allow your significant other to have sex with somebody else while you're in the room watching and you can't do shit, but you're just there.
Okay.
And to him, he's taking it like, yo, this is a derogatory term. You don't know the pain you're causing by calling me a cuck. Imagine, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to play this video. You tell me if this is real or fake. And then we'll just take the conversation from there.
All right.
I choose to allow my girlfriend to sleep with other men. That doesn't give you the right to call me a cuck. And this is a message for all the people out there using that hateful language. Why don't you try going a day in my shoes, where you are with someone you love very much and you want them to be able to express themselves physically and spiritually in a way that perhaps they can't do with just you. Now, personally, I would never sleep with another woman. I love my girlfriend very much, but I know that her needs require her to have the right to explore that territory. And if it means I have to sleep on the sofa a few days a week, then, so be it. Ultimately, our relationship means more to me than, my ego or my jealousy. So think about what you're saying when you use that word.
Bro, what?
Expound. Is that a good word? Thank you.
That it. Yo, she don't love you. that ain't your girl.
This guy killed me the moment that he's like, I might have to sleep on the couch for a couple nights.
Right? It's like, what? What? Sleep on the couch at my house?
I mean, I don't want to sleep with anyone else. I was like,
yeah.
Because he's like, because I love my girl. So,
all right. So basically, you just are saying she don't love you then, bro. I can't. That's got to be capped. He's doing that for attention. It's not real. That can't be.
There's pain in his blue eyes. I don't know if I believe
you have to specify that they were blue.
I'm just painting a picture for the listeners.
Gotcha. Couldn't tell by the voice.
Oh, the caucasity?
Yeah. Bro, that's a hot mess, man. Come on. That man needs to love himself and get out of that situation, yo. She don't love you. I mean, to each their own, I guess. I don't know.
It partially to each their own. Is cuck, should that be considered a derogatory term? Like, just because we're laughing at you for like being a dude that just like sleeps in the other, literally the other, it's not even like they're an open relationship,
right?
Where they're like, all right, cool, we can do our own thing as long as you're honest with me or whatever the arrangement is in those situations.
This is not that.
This is him saying, this is him sitting at home with his feet twirled in his feminine tendencies as he's scrolling through TikTok watching dance videos.
Right.
And then Babe is at the bar.
Yes.
It's about 3 a.m. and his last call just done, finished, rang out, and she's like, Babes, I'm coming home with another man. You mind prepping the couch bed for yourself? Love you lots. I'm bringing Hong Xing.
Why is she British?
Because this is
he?
that mean, yeah, he's British. That accent sounded like I didn't know where you were going at first, but you got there. You got there.
Yeah, I can do man accents. I'm not really good with the women. It just But legit. Yeah, she says that she's like, yo, listen, Bibs. Bibs. I'm gonna bring home the Hong Xing in it. All you got to do is just sleep on the couch for a couple nights.
Just pull out the cot, and yo,
we'll take a couple shots before I go in the bed and call it a night with my new friend. But
man. You know what I picture? This sounds like a situation where like it happens in the movies where like the mom or the dad, they're bringing home the spouse or they're bringing home a partner, and the child's just sitting there in the other room. It's like hearing everything that's going on. There's like they just want attention. It's like, Dad.
You can't tell, like there's so many things. I have so many questions for this guy. I would like to have a podcast with this guy. Not just an episode. I don't want to sit there every episode. No. I want to ask him a lot of questions, like, what do you do to busy yourself?
Right.
Because he said a couple nights, so I don't know if they're dating.
I don't want to go like.
Oh, true. If
yourself.
Well, then if he does stuff to busy himself, I'm pretty sure that classifies him as a cuck.
If he's doing stuff to busy, yeah.
Question.
What if?
Oh boy.
He has a micro penis.
Oh my God, the micro penis.
Oh no, we're not going down this road again. We're not going down this road.
The plot thickens. He got a micro dick.
If he has a micro penis, then perhaps, maybe, is this more reasonable?
So this is the scenario that we talked about like a few episodes ago, where basically, if you're not if you've never heard of the concept of a micro penis, please Google search it. You'll find one. It's basically incognito mode. Incognito mode. That just in case somebody else finds your search history. Yeah. But it's basically a penis head that sits on it just sits on your body. There's nothing. There's no girth. I mean, I don't know. Length.
Wow.
Length, wrong word.
Why? Yeah. Why girth?
There might be head girth pause, but that's all you got. Anyways, let's details about this micro penis. I'm just saying that we discussed that. Okay, if you have a micro penis, can you have a relationship? And if you in that relationship, because you're unable to potentially unable to, I don't know what life is like.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows?
Are you unable to satisfy and really have sex with your spouse? And if you are not, would you then be open to an open relationship where your girl or your wife or whoever is allowed to have sex with other people? This could be that scenario, is what we're saying.
I'm pretty sure. What's his name? Tom? He sounds like a Tommy or Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie. I think Charlie would have told us this. Like, he's been open about everything else. I think
you don't know that I have a micro penis. You don't know how hard it is for me to get hard. You don't know how impossible it is for me to get hard.
Which one's harder to say? I let my woman sleep with other men, or I have a micro penis? Which one's harder to say publicly?
That's a good question. Which one is hard? What is harder to say? I have a micro penis, or I let my woman have sex with other people? And probably.
Do they both say I have a micro penis?
See, listen, the micro penis thing. After the jokes happen,
After
the jokes happen, you get
sympathy.
Sympathy. That's what I was going to say. So you get sympathy.
But the jokes got to rip, though. The jokes got to fly.
The jokes will ring out.
They will ring out.
But after they're done with the jokes, I feel like it'll be quick and quick and hurtful as fuck.
Yeah.
After that, the micro penis, I don't know.
maybe you get more support, like ways. Maybe people start encouraging.
I'm sure there's micro penis support groups.
Yeah. The
Sure.
M.
Feel free to Google, producer, if you'd like
MPS.
to.
Going to.
MPSG.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's a Facebook group for you.
Was this the Facebook commercial where they have there's a group for everyone?
Is that a commercial?
There was a commercial like that. There's
shit. There you go. There you go.
Reddit said.
There's a
Oh shit. Oh, here we go. Reddit has
Reddit
something.
said.
Oh, no.
There's actually quite a few support groups.
Yeah. So go there.
The
Charlie,
Facebook
go there.
group. I know someone mentioned Facebook. It's called Tiny Penis Support Group on Facebook, and I think that's actually not supportive.
They should just call it Tiny Toms.
You can't call it the time.
You can't do that.
All right.
Tiny Toms.
Tiny. Tiny.
So I choose.
Stop talking, Tom.
Johnson.
No.
Tiny Tom Johnson.
Yes.
Tiny Tom Johnson.
Write that one down. I love it. Oh man.
The only that's honestly the only realistic scenario where I can imagine that a man would be so willing to let his wife or girlfriend have sex with other men, especially when it's not like a we're both on this vibe situation. Because I can't imagine any man just being down to say, yeah, I'm gonna let my wife do whatever she wants to do. I love her so much, and I'm not even interested in doing anything else. But like, I mean, if she wants to do it, I'm just gonna let it. I'm gonna let it ride.
Yeah, man or woman.
I'm gonna let her ride.
Oh boy. I just don't see. Yeah, I don't see how that is equitable for the parties involved.
The ROI isn't there for you.
No.
Okay, I've got another crazy thing to talk about. Still with relationships.
Oh, here we go.
It's actually a hot take.
All right. I was like,
I was like, that didn't sound normal.
but it's also been a while since our hot take, so
yeah, word. This is somebody on Twitter. This is Eric Mose, if you want to know.
All right. Shout out Eric.
Eric says, men who demand DNA tests disgust me. I mean, even if a kid isn't yours, why would you pass on the chance of being a dad to one more child? If someone I hooked up with got a child and said it's mine, I'm taking up the dad role with pride. If someone else sired that baby, his loss.
Got a Billie Jean that one. Damn. Yeah, that's a wild take.
Somebody, the top comment was from this guy, Eric.
All right.
07.
Okay.
Very disappointed to share a name with a guy like this.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, no, that's a no for me, dog.
I with this kind of mentality, imagine every man championed this thought.
Hey.
The tricksters.
Hey. I mean,
in this world would be like putting babies on any man, and they'd be like, "Lit, that's mine." All right,
got another one.
You know, like that's how you.
Yeah, nah.
The toxicity,
would
rise to unbelievable levels. It would be a pandemic of toxicity. You'd be having like black babies being put on Bill Gates.
Ooh.
You'd have Asian babies on Jeff Bezos. Like it just would make no sense. And they'd just be like, all right, this is my 18th baby.
I'll claim them. Have a colony of children. That is crazy. Just claim your seed.
No child would be without a father.
But no child would be without a father.
Argument.
So for the greater good.
Damn, then hey. Let's go half. No, I'm kidding. Yo, that's a wild sin. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So no, not a chance.
Just claim your seed, man. Just claim your child.
You're seeing a girl casually.
Yeah.
You're not exclusive.
Yeah.
You've both made it clear.
Mm-hmm.
You know that there are other people in the mix. Is
Right.
exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I got you. I know what you're saying.
She says I'm pregnant, and she just says it's yours. But you know that, truthfully, there's no way that she can make that judgment call with so much conviction.
Right.
This is where you demand the DNA test.
Yeah, that's what Maury's for.
Or do you not demand the DNA test and just say, I'm gonna let it rock? Or do you just say, let me just wait and see. let me see what little dude said. What's little dude looking like?
Pops out and he's got like, Asian baby. That's not me.
The right answer is you don't sleep with someone that's not your person unprotected to put yourself in that circumstance.
It was a trick question. Got you guys.
But should you be in that?
So I cheat.
Get those tests, man. Get them tests.
Yeah.
If that's not your lady, you don't know her like that. Get the test.
Don't do it.
And make sure.
Wrap it up. Or just don't do it.
But don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
Still with the relationship-y type stuff.
Oh, we got a lot of those.
We do, and I put something down because there's this. So I have this marina.
Oh boy,
I love it.
Mesh marina?
It's not mesh. I need to get me some mesh marinas to get in touch with my roots. To be quite honest, thank you for reminding me. Let's see if Sheehan has some.
No plugs.
Anyways, redacted. Yeah. He's just like, no plugs. So I have this marina, and it's like got flowers, it's green, it's got red flowers, and blah blah blah.
Right.
I love it. I think it's cool.
Right.
My girl hates it.
Mm-hmm.
She sees it. She tells me, like, when your girl hates it, and she just says, "I hate this."
Right.
They don't give you the hints. They're just like, "No, I hate it."
Yeah.
Do you have clothing like that you love but your girl hates?
Ooh, she has not told me yet, so I'm gonna go no. I'm just gonna go. I've been safe. I think I've been safe.
You don't get dressed in something and like put on the hat at the end of you, and she just like, why are you wearing this?
Damn.
Why with this hat again?
No, but hold on. I think I've been tricked though. I think
you're thinking about some hints that you might have been given, but you didn't know for sure.
That, or like when you start getting new clothing.
You got tricked. We all do it.
Damn.
I love you, Ashley. You got tricked.
Damn. No wonder why she's been trying to get me to dress in these things. Okay.
What's she been trying to get you to wear? Just
more colors and like different types of.
Yeah, you're like a navy black.
I'm a navy black.
That's hilarious. And I can imagine her listening to this podcast at whatever point in her day.
Yeah.
Cackling right now when I said a navy. She's like, yep.
Damn. Yo, maybe, yeah. So is that the only piece for you though? Just that marina that you know of?
I think it's just the marina so far. There's probably a couple other items. Oh my God.
Man. But hold on. This is tough. I don't want to incriminate you, but
go for it.
Hypothetically.
Yeah. Is there anything that I wear that he hates? Talk about it. I think he hates everything I wear, but let's talk about it.
Yo, not honestly, you, like in relation, like general.
No, me.
No, okay. The thing is that she believes that when she shows me something that, like, so she's shopping. She's on her phone. She's shopping for shit. And then she's like, what do you think about this, babe? And my reaction might be like, it's all right. She's like, I'm never going to ask you advice for anything.
Yeah. But that's just how we answer. That's just how guys answer.
And that's how I answer if I'm not excited about the piece. Right. To me, if it's not like a super dope piece and it's not a nasty piece, I'm going to say, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But the moment you show me something that's fire, I'm going to be like,
that's
this shit is fire.
That's the one.
You only say that about things where my titties are out. And that's
not even, wow.
That's not...
I'm gonna have to redact a lot of
That's
this.
a redact. Yeah, that's a lot.
Redacted.
For one thing, you say it all the time. You're like, and you see something with the titties out, and you're like,
yeah, that's what. That's
sir. It's like other things are hot.
That's not even accurate. I just like.
That's not even. It's not what?
Accurate.
Right. Bro, you got exposed. I love it. It's okay. We love our women.
So you actually think you have some pieces that are in your mind right now where you're like second guessing, let me go talk to Ash after this?
I plead the fifth. What? We're talking about No.
Tell me about the type of clothing in her wardrobe that you just
There's this one particular I don't have.
Tell me about the one thing.
I know better than this. But
this would be too easy if you admitted this.
Exactly. No, but I put her onto some stuff though. Like, and I think that's so she's tried to get me to wear more like colors and patterns and stuff. And I've tried to get her more into like streetwear, like casual, like sneakers and stuff like that.
Why do you find she's more like formal-ish and like
not formal, but like business, not business casual. There's like a mix and casual there where it's like
she's like the level below business casual where you're not saying like, oh, she's wearing this office outfit when she's going out.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, no. Let's like sneakers.
Exactly.
Actually,
like you're saying is like ready to wear. Is what we call it. Ready to wear.
There we go. Which is what exactly. Which is what attracted to me.
Hit like cultural centered type of fashion.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. As opposed to ready to wear, which is like this is casual clothing for the businesswoman.
Yeah, there you go. Which that look is what caught me. That's what caught my eye the first time. You know what I mean? So it has its appeal. I'm like, hey, you just go to a grocery store.
Bro, going to the grocery store is not such a thing anymore.
Yeah, but all right, fine.
You step out. Man. What are you talking about?
But we opening now. Like you can, save the goods. When it matters.
Yeah, I hear you.
But that's what happens is you get with someone and they rub off on you and you rub off on them. Yeah. And now the only thing that's happened is your taste has expanded and now you're dressing in both and she's dressing in both and you're dressing in something
and
different.
this is why I dress in producer approved fits for the pod.
Shout out to the producer.
I need a stylist.
Yeah, she lays the pre-pod. She lays the pod fits out on the bed after I shower to get ready for the pod.
I love it. I need that. I need
Patrick,
my producer here.
What else? I feel like I got more. Yeah, I don't have the. Do you have the list up? Hold on, let me find.
I got something else.
Go for it.
But I'm like, do I save this? There's some good stuff on here that I think I want to save for a bit. But I will. No, I'll bring up this point since we're on relationships because this is good.
Yeah, give me one.
This is good. So there's some new trends. I don't know if you heard about this. Probably not because we're not in the streets. But there's these new dating trends that are happening since the pandemic.
Okay.
So I was hearing these terms and I'm seeing them online. I'm like, what the hell is this? So there's something called sneating.
That's a term.
That's a dating term.
Like people are doing the sneating?
They're sneating. So what that is going on a date for a free meal. How do we feel about that?
That's definitely like men aren't doing that, right?
Hey, men and women. Everyone's trying to eat.
Everyone's doing it. What do you mean?
Everyone's trying. Have you?
I just can't imagine like being a dude getting ready for a first date and being like, she gonna get me.
Not all men are you. And then also not all men date women.
You're right. This world is, you're right.
Yeah.
It's not just me.
The world has evolved.
It's more than just me. You're right. So, okay, sneating.
Yeah.
Sneating is the act of going out on a date.
For a free meal.
Purpose for just the free meal. That is the goal.
That is a goal. That's your sole intention. You were probably not going to see this person again, but you're going to be well fed.
But like, I don't know. First date spots aren't even like the greatest of meals, really, realistically, right? Nah. You're trying to talk more than eat.
And you're not going to get into ribs, chicken wings. You're not getting into that.
No, but you might get into lobster. You might get into shrimp. So it doesn't have to be like a low key. Like people are eating on these first dates.
And if you're sneating, you probably don't give a fuck.
That's true. Top of the heart. You just need.
If you sneating, you just like you just got the chicken wings.
I know some people.
Sneaters.
They sneak for the high range because they don't want to pay for that. They're like, I can go buy ramen, but if I want this whatever restaurant, I'm gonna sneak for it, and they do it.
There was one time.
I don't know the word or the term sneaking, but now that I know what it is, I know people that do that.
So wait, was your question? How do I feel about it?
Just have you experienced this?
Oh, I think I have, and I only suspect it was because I feel like I'm a great conversation. You know what I mean? So like the conversation was just fairly like one-sided to the point where like I started questioning like, am I talking too much? And I never
talk. Never a good
too
feeling.
much.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling.
And I know that we were at a spot that was conveniently like a step away from where she lived.
Oh yeah, she definitely was just using you for food.
And it was just the dinner.
Damn.
And that was it.
Damn.
So to me, I felt like, I was like, was that? Like it felt like she was hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
It felt like she was hungry. Like she was hungry. Say nothing. She just ate.
She's like, yep. Okay, you keep talking to me. I'm just going to eat. Damn.
But guess what? She's going to look back some years from now. She's like, damn, I sneaked that nigga and that nigga's winning.
Yeah, word. That's what.
And I'm a loser, still sneaking.
She's gonna try to sneak some more.
They sneaking. Niggas can't trying to get with me. Huh?
I love it. Oh,
that's
man.
a good one. We got mad episode titles. I'm
telling you. I got one more.
Yeah. Okay.
I got one more term that I've come across on the interwebs.
What did I do to that?
This one, I feel like we've all definitely experienced this. Vulturing. So this is the act of hovering on the edges of a dying relationship, waiting to swoop in.
Hovering.
So the term is vulturing, like a vulture.
Oh, sorry, vulturing. So, but the vultures are just literally like looking at their meal that's like slowly dying, and then oh shit, it's dead.
Yeah.
Are you saying have I ever hovered or been have I ever hovered or have been hovered upon?
Yes. I think vulturing definitely happens often.
It has to happen often because like this is what we talk about with like as a man, and you know, dating earlier especially.
Oh yeah.
You're the guy that's just like you're telling your girl like, yo, that's not your friend.
Mm-hmm.
That guy he's waiting.
He's just waiting. He's on the bench trying to get in the game.
That's my brother, blah, blah. Then things don't go right. You guys are done, and all of a sudden, guess what happens?
He's now starting on your team. That's what's happening.
Yeah. I can. I don't know if I can say for sure that I've ever experienced any of it, but I can imagine that those conversations that I've had, where it's just like, yo, you know, he's not your friend.
Yeah.
You know why he's being friendly.
Mm-hmm.
You also know why he might not like me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It usually goes hand in hand.
Yep. The best friend don't like you.
I've experienced that. I've experienced like saboteurs.
Ooh.
That instead of just waiting, they're just like out here like trying to destroy it.
Yeah. They trying to tear it down. Yep.
I've been at a Raptors game with a vendor. The vendor happened to be a woman, and I was also with a couple of my coworkers. And I had my ex at the time texted me saying, this random dude that I've never heard of before was there and says that he sees me. And I was like, okay, cool. Tell him to say what up. That's normal behavior, right?
Yeah.
And she's not going to tell me who he is, what his name is, but she's also telling me that I'm sitting there with some bitch.
Wow.
I'm like, this is work. What are you talking about?
Yep. They be out there, man. These vultures be out there, yo.
They'd be really sabotaging.
I'm telling you, I've heard of instances where, you know, they slide in the DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sometimes they do it very delicately. Where it's like it's like borderline flirty, borderline where you gotta ask.
Yeah. Or it's like, oh, how's you and so and so? Or like they'll just say, they won't say the name, but they know you with someone, but they trying to pry.
Yeah.
Did we not just talk about this today?
Yeah. How's Mystery Man doing?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, that's what she got the other day.
Wow.
Mystery. I told you his whole name.
I have to go hunting for vultures, man. Be shooting up in the sky.
Yeah, turn a Voltron.
Yo.
So many vultures, they turn a Voltron.
That's bars.
Got you. No, I mean, I can only imagine. And the thing about being the guy in the relationship, you just never truly know.
Yeah.
You just have your inkling, and you hope that your girl trusts you enough to be aligned with your inkling and be like, yo, that's not your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of times that I've had conversations in the past where it's like, what are you talking about? You're crazy. You're dumb. No, you have no idea. We go way back.
And then boom, 2 2s.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, can you believe he just... Yeah, I can believe he just said that.
It goes the other way too.
Yes, please stick up.
It goes the other way too. And I think
we're trying to get our 15% women listenership up.
I've been on the other side. Well, this is like my sister. Like I grew up with her. That's not your sister. Because you hooked up with her in 1992. I don't care if it was 1992. Nobody hooks up with their sister unless they're weird.
Yeah.
And so that's not your sister. And also, as a woman, you know what a woman is putting out there. It's the same thing as a man. You know what a man is putting out there.
That's fair.
So when it comes to reading between the lines, there's just going to be a certain way that you can read it that I can't from a man. And that goes the same way.
That's facts.
It's the same thing. So yeah, I think the bottom line is what you said. It's having an understanding and an alignment between you and your partner that you're like, listen, if I tell you this is what I know, you have to understand that this is what I know.
So if
you don't see it, you have to respect it, and we have to just move forward where you're not having this exchange with this person that much.
Yeah, you got to put trust in the fact that your significant other has that ability to see some shit that you're not able to see from their perspective, from their gender or their side. Because the amount of times that I've seen women say like, yo, she wants to fuck you, or she feels this way about you, and you're just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? I don't see that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just work with the girl or whatever the situation is, right?
It's like,
and then
we're just friends.
And then all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck, she was right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or vice versa, whatever the situation is. So I think both sides, that's a situation where you got to be willing to listen to your partner. And this is why communication is everything.
Yep. The vultures be out there, man. The vultures be out there.
Let me see if I have anything left before we want to get out of here on the list. Oh, did you watch Loki?
Oh, yeah, of course, bro. Did you?
Yeah. We watched that shit last night. That's just a movie.
Oh,
literally.
Honestly, I was like, yes, this is what I was waiting for, man. I needed something that felt more cinematic. That shit. Well, I mean, it starts right at Avengers 1, and exactly where we all thought that it would start, where Loki escapes and with the Tesseract when they fuck up and they're trying to do everything in Endgame. We're gonna see a lot of time jumping, which is exciting. Yeah. We've been introduced to the fact that there is the multiverse. Yes.
There's with Doctor Strange coming up, what's it called? Multiverse of Madness or something?
Yeah. Everything's sort of leading to that.
And then the Spider-Man movie, which sounds like there might be 5-6 Spider-Man in or whatever the fuck is going on.
Nuts.
I think aside from Loki just being good, we all love this because it just opened up a world of possibilities.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, so many avenues we could go down, and I've heard already fan theories about who the next big bad could be in the MCU. And
we already got that. I'm telling you what it is. Ooh. It's Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man 3. I think he's appearing in Ant-Man 3. I don't think he's just, and he's the guy who plays Atticus in Lovecraft County.
Yeah. No, I know.
I love. And what were you going to say?
No, I've been hearing that maybe they're building towards Doctor Doom. So we might get a King the Conqueror, right? He will be one, but the ultimate dude, they're gonna build towards like
he'll be bigger than
because
I think with Kang, and sorry to get nerdy with y'all, but fuck it. He's aligned, he's on the same level as like the Time Masters. He's related to those guys. He travels within time and whatever. Doctor Doom, very powerful. Yeah. But he has a lot of resource. He's the king of Latveria or whatever the fuck. Yeah. But he's still just a man to me. So I can't imagine him being bigger than Kang. The good, like what Doctor Doom has the ability to do, because I know he often does find other worldly items to enhance his power.
Yes, exactly.
So that could be a thing. But who knows? Maybe both of them are linked. But I'm just seeing like all Loki episode 1 was showing me is like, yo, Kang is gonna be here at some point. And like even the black girl who is the judge, like that, she is the love interest of Kang the Conqueror.
Okay, that I did not know.
Damn. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and he has something to do with the Time Master. So it's like it's tying all that too. So far, I love Owen Wilson being a part of the MCU.
I know. I was concerned because I'm like,
I was concerned.
It's Owen Wilson, like, I can't do the voice right now, but
it's not much of a voice. It's just a whisper. We gotta whisper. You break your nose too, and it helps.
Yeah, exactly. So I was a little bit concerned with Owen being in there. I just keep picturing him in Wedding Crashers, even though I know he's done
still. That was like 80 years ago.
Yeah. But no, man, he's really good in this role. And like the back and forth with him and Loki, like his character and Loki, I liked. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Not to give too many spoilers for those who haven't.
We didn't give any, which is awesome.
No, exactly.
That was great.
Awesome. Yeah, so
that was great.
Yeah, I really like the casting. Like the casting, it's only been one episode, but I like the
50
casting.
minutes for this episode. I hope that this is the length that they're just going to go with, whether this is 6 or 10.
Yeah, like, give me half an hour. Don't give me half.
I don't like the half an hour. That's the only thing I didn't like about Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah, they're quick.
Yeah, they were. Just like when you're starting to get into it and things are starting to happen, episode's over. It's like, come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I could end this right now, but I have one thing that I could. You have a lot of relationship things, and it kind of goes with what we were talking about.
I know it does.
I have one.
Yeah.
Can you be on social media after saying goodnight to your significant other? So here's a scenario for those that need further clarification, because I think this topic speaks for itself. It's about 12:30 in the evening, and you and your significant other aren't living together, and she calls, you call, whatever, and you have that conversation, and you're like, all right, babe, I'm going to bed. And you say, all right, good night, babe, love you, night. That's it.
Yeah.
Are you able to then open up Instagram again and just start interacting with shit, scrolling through the gram, commenting on shit, posting a story?
That's
like, are you able to do said things?
You can't do that. You can't do that. I get like maybe you can't sleep, so you pick up the phone, but like, nah. The posting of content at that point, nah, bro. You made your bed. You said night. It's night.
You literally made your bed.
Night.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I feel like who cares? Personally, I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's a big deal if you were like, to me, if you were like, I'm going to bed now, good night, and then I saw you all over Instagram, I'd be like, well, it's not an Instagram issue, it's a you lying issue. You weren't going to bed, you were up.
Well, yeah, that's
just say you want to get off the phone, if that's the thing.
Exactly.
So I think other than that, if I'm like, I'm going to bed, I'm going to go lay down, and then I see that you were on Instagram after that.
It's weird, yeah.
Well, to me, I don't care.
I think it's weird.
I'm going to bed.
Maybe it's maybe it's
you
just
can say you were going to bed, so go for it.
Like, well, maybe it's a rephrasing. Maybe it's just like, instead of saying I'm going to bed, it'd be like, all right, I'm going to start shutting it down.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna wind down.
Yeah, I'm just going to do my wind down shit. But, I'll talk to you in the morning. I love you so much, blah, blah, blah. Instead of, I'm going to bed now.
Yeah.
And that's where you can potentially have problems.
Well, that's a lie, because you say you're going to bed now.
Exactly.
You're not going to bed now.
Exactly.
So, it's definitely about communication. Say it right.
It all comes back to that.
You don't have to say it twice.
Ooh.
That just came back. It just was off the top. Give me something. Give me a drop.
This is spicy today. I love it.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that there would be more to go back at and forth with, but that makes sense.
We're kind of all aligned. I was like, can I do counter?
Yeah, I know you like to play contrarian, but
yeah. I'm the Max Kellerman to your Stephen A.
Kawhi Leonard is the greatest player next to Michael Jordan.
Right? Oh, what a crazy guy.
That's all I've got. I mean, it was really cool to see Devin Booker get LeBron's last 23 jersey.
Yo, isn't that wild?
As he's going back to 6. LeBron going back to 6 is a guy that knows his legacy and knows his story. Yeah. He's like, yo, watch this. I didn't do shit this year. All right. Yo, I'm going to go back to my bad guy bag.
Yo, okay. I know how you're going to take this, but I have to preface it. I'm not LeBron hating.
Okay.
I'm not. But he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, he's creating a narrative.
He controls a narrative. Yeah. Everything he does is very calculated. So he knows what he's doing.
There's something dope in that. Being a player and saying, yo, fuck the media. I'm creating a narrative and this is just what it's going to be. I'm telling my own story.
Right. Imagine his last dance.
That's why somebody posted a clip today. Yeah, somebody posted a clip today from him in high school, and his high school clips of just his interviews is just crazy to watch today, where it's like, so what are your goals? And he's just like, I want to go to the NBA. And you're like, oh, do you want to be one of the greats? Yeah, I want to be one of the all-time greats. And then just see him just do it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It is. So, it's nuts.
But he's a guy at some point in his career, maybe a few years ago, probably the year that he lost in Miami, I would say, when he was just like answering a dumb question. And, when I think they were talking about like, yo, how are you going to deal with like the disappointment? You came with all this expectation, blah, 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 whatever. And he's like, shit don't matter. At the end of the day, I'm LeBron James and you're you. So,
I mean, hey, we talked about big flex, big energy, big flex and energy. That's it right there, bro.
So the moment he said that shit, I was like, okay, he knows who he is and he knows who he is in relation to his legacy. Yep. So him saying, yeah, I'm going to be number 6 next year. He knows what number 6 means to like in relation to where he was when he was number 6 in Miami. He was the villain. He had a lot to prove and blah, blah, blah. He's trying to come through with that kind of Dark Knight mentality, and I'm with it.
This is him climbing out of the this Dark Knight Rises. Him climbing out of
exactly. Exactly.
Yo, honestly, as much as I'm ready to move on with NBA, not yet. I think we still LeBron makes for a good storyline. I can't lie. If LeBron's not playing, it's not the same. So I hope the Lakers are competitive next year.
No, they will be. LeBron's a guy. He's a guy. You know this.
On that note, since we're talking basketball, we can't end the pod without me pointing to the championship news clipping I have behind me. I know it's hard to read, but
we the champs. Yeah. I see it.
Drops today. When you hear this, if you listen to this on the Monday, it's the anniversary, baby.
Monday's the anniversary?
2-year anniversary, June 13th. Whatever that is, whenever the 13th is. So let's go.
That's 2 years. That's just gonna make us feel old. I need some more success soon.
Oh yeah.
I honestly don't want to be that guy, 65 years old, wearing my NBA Raptors 2019 hat and my 2019 championship ring and being like, oh, it was a good one.
This is gonna be with me 50 years from now, probably shriveled up, but I'm gonna hold on to it as long as I can.
No. I'm trying to win one while I work there, so I can get a real one.
The world general speaking.
Yes. Man, appreciate everyone for listening. Appreciate the feedback. Keep supporting. You know what it is.
You don't have no shout outs or nothing to tease that you're not really gonna say is going on like you usually do?
Nah, man, I'm in full like wedding planning mode right now. So that's that's
down.
my head's at. That's it. Man.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Shop like Shaq. You waste yo.
Shop like Shaq. And I realized that I didn't even play the intro song, so whatever. I got caught up in a crazy DJ set. You know how that goes. That way.
It's not